Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. And I was out here at the range and I was like, I need to do a video on the things that I take to the range, because I know when I first got into shooting, I didn't know what to take to the range, and there weren't too many videos out at the time when I first got into shooting, what, four or 5 years ago, about people saying this is what you need at the range, or these are some things that you should have at the range. And so I just wanted to, before I left the range today, I want to sit down and give you, it's one of the objects, it's kind of windy out here, give you some things that you should have at the range. And then some stuff is just subjective, like you can take it to the range if you want to, if that's your preference, if it's going to help with your range day that day, you know, just whatever. So I'm going to share with you everything that I bring to the range. First and foremost, I bring a target, and I bring the competition style targets because I like to see if I'm shooting in the A zone. I like to work on shooting in the A zone. Obviously you have the headshots, and then you have the areas where you don't really want to shoot, especially if you're competition shooting. But I like shooting with the paper targets like this. I know there's several other targets out there, like the thin paper targets that has like ducks on them and submarines and stuff like that. And those are cool, but these are my preferred ones. And so I buy these by the stack. I just go to Amazon, type in the USPSA or IDPA targets, and then I just, you know, stack up on those and bring them every time I come to the range. I usually bring at least one, sometimes two, but at least one. The next thing I bring to the range is my range bag. All right, so I just recently got this bag about a couple months ago, and I decided to go with this style bag because I felt like it had more compartments. And so this bag is a GPS bag. I got it from my local gun store, and I felt like it just adds to what I needed to do. So let's go through it real quick as far as what I have in here. So in the top up here, I just keep any ammo that I might bring, and any little essential stuff. So today I only needed 9mm, so I bought 200 rounds of 9mm for the range stuff I was doing today. It's a deep pocket in here, but I can get a lot of stuff in there. And I'm not doing a review on this bag. I'm not sponsored by GPS. I'm not sponsored by anybody that I show you today. Any company that I show you today that I'm using their stuff, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I buy everything with my own money. And so I'm not promoting anything. I'm just showing you what I bring to the range, and then you take heed if you want to. Then over in this pocket, I have the Paragon Weapon Light Cleaner. I have a stack of these because if you have lights on your handguns, it's kind of like a must that you keep those lights clean, because if not, they're not going to give off the light that you need if they have all that carbon and stuff built up on it. So get you some Weapon Light Cleaner. Again, this is from Paragon. Got this off of Amazon as well. Then I have just some earplugs. Haven't opened these yet, but I just keep them in a bag just in case I need them, because sometimes when I wear my over-the-head headphones, I like to double up with these disposable plugs plus the over-the-head headphones. Got some more. I've got some note cards in here because sometimes I need to write stuff down. And I have a pen. All right, down to my next pocket is my gloves, my Magpul gloves. I got these off of Amazon as well. On days like today, which is not too bad, but when it's cold out, it's a pain to shoot when it's cold. And so having gloves kind of helps a little bit with, you know, your fingers being cold and all that. So gloves. And then I have my cleaning kit just in case I need to clean something. This actually came with one of the guns I bought. I can't remember which gun it was, but you can find these on Amazon as well, pretty cheap. Cleaning kits just in case you need to do a little cleanup while you're out here at the range. In this next pocket, and it's kind of the same on both sides, but in this next pocket it has mag pouches, and I keep my magazines in here. So depending on what gun I brought that day, I keep my mags over here. Usually they're loaded, but I've already shot for today, so these are empty. Again, same thing on this side. You know, you have different stuff. I don't have anything in here right now. But normally I will keep my shot timer in here. And so this is another item. I think if you are competitive, get you a shot timer. I got this from, I think it was Shields, but you can order these as well. Shot timer, it allows you to compete with yourself. So you press this button, right now it's off, but you press the button, it turns it on. And then you press it again, and then it'll go off. Once it goes off, that's your cue to draw from your holster or get up and ready and start shooting. And every time you shoot, it will clock your time. And so, you know, if you're doing some drills or something, you want to see how fast you can shoot 5 shots, you know, you'll do the drill, start the timer, beep, you shoot 5 shots, you look back at the timer, it'll tell you how long it took you to shoot 5 shots. So I really like this. I never ever come to the range without it. It's always in my bag. Other thing that I bring to the range are my glasses. These glasses. These are kind of dirty right now because I've been shooting, but I can't remember exactly the name of these glasses, but I got these glasses off of Amazon. And the reason I went with these glasses is because the reviews and the descriptions show that these glasses will take like very harsh impact. So I'm out here shooting, which is a dangerous hobby, but as long as you're safe, you'll be all right. And I chose these glasses because in the event like a bullet was to char back at my face or in my glasses, these glasses have been proven to block that bullet from coming back. They've been tested. Again, I can't remember. He going crazy over there. I can't remember the name of the glasses. If I can, I'll drop it in the description below. But these glasses have been working for me. They're comfortable. They're thin. They don't hurt my face. Because I know a lot of times when I wear glasses, they kind of either hurt like my nose or they squeeze my temple, and I don't like them. So these ones do absolutely great. I've got the sunglasses, and then I have the clear glasses that I use indoor range. So I always bring sunglasses and just regular glasses. The next thing that I bring is my ear protection. So these are the in-ear axle ear protection. I've had these for quite some time now. I know in some of my previous videos, I've asked y'all to share with me some other ones. I've actually gotten used to these over those last few videos. And the reason why is because I changed out the tips. When you buy these, they come with like, I don't know, 6 pairs of different tips that you can choose from. And I found out that I needed smaller ones because I don't have the biggest ears or the biggest holes in my ears. And so I had to change out the axle tips so that they fit my ears better. And ever since I changed them out, they've been feeling great. They don't hurt my ears. I can wear them all day, wrapped around. They're fine. They're actually Bluetooth, and they have the noise cancellation options on here. I'm not a big fan of the over-the-ear head protection set because they squeeze my ears, and I wear earrings almost daily. And when I put those headphones on, it's like they squeeze my head, and I don't like it. So the in-ears are working for me right now. Next thing that I have is my speed loader. So if you know anything about these will help you load your rounds. And so show you real quick. So I've got my mag, and sometimes as a female, it just gets a little bit hard. And don't come out here in the cold trying to load mags. It just, you'll rip your nails. As you can tell, my nails have been ripped from loading mags, but you take your speed loader, you sit it on top of the mag, and then as you're wanting to load a round, you will squeeze, push down, and then insert the bullet, release, repeat. Push down, insert the bullet, release, up, repeat. And this makes life a whole lot easier to load mags. They have 9mm, they have your 223, 5.56, like your long range calibers. They have them all out there. Again, you can find a lot of this stuff on Amazon if you so choose to. Then down here in the front of the bag is where you keep your pistols. And so there are 5 little slots here where I can keep my pistols. And in here today, I have my EDC, which is my Glock 43X. And then I have a handgun that I was doing a review on. It's the HK VP9. What I don't like about this setup is that if you put a full-size gun in here with lights and optics and things like that, it gets a little bit more difficult to put the gun in there. You can like pull this out. I don't want to because it's a hassle to put back in, but you can pull it out and put your guns in there and then slide it all back in. But when you have micro-sized guns, they'll go in easily, just like so. Then I have this pocket here where I keep some little tools. I have a screwdriver, have some scissors if I need them. I have a lock in here. I don't really know why I have a lock in here. I have my sight adjuster for most of my Holosuns, and I have another sight adjuster, which is when I need to change the battery or anything like that on my red dots. And that's all I keep in there. All right, the next thing I bring is another bag, and this bag contains things that I need at the range, like out on the bay. And the first thing I bring is some white paint spray. And I use this because there's targets out here at this range, and when I'm done shooting or in between shooting, I like to go and spray so that all the shots are not, you know, as visible and I can see exactly where I'm hitting. I bring me some D-wipe towels. So you don't always have a chance to have a bathroom out here, especially with water. And so I always bring wipes so that I can clean my hands good from all the lead and the carbon and things like that I'm encountering as I'm out here shooting. This is a life changer for me because when I'm done shooting, my hands are literally just a mess. And so like I said, out here you don't have water supply like that. You have to just make do. And so the D-wipes is my go-to. Then I have my staple gun that allows me to staple on my targets to the post out there. And then I have a couple rounds of tape for my target. And so when I shoot, I like to maximize my targets as much as possible because these targets are not cheap. So when I'm shooting on my paper target, as you can tell on this one, I use this tape to cover up the hole so I can continue using the target. Because it's not, for me, it's not beneficial to just shoot on the target like one range day and then throw it away. No, I go and I tape it up and I keep using it for like 2 or 3 more range days. So again, there's my tapes of, my rows of tape to cover up my targets. I do have quite a few of those in here because I shoot a lot. And then I have my staples that go in my staple gun, so when I run out, I won't be stuck. Then I have my med kit. And I think I got this one at my local gun store, I think. Either there or Amazon. Either way, everybody got them. And so it comes with anything that you may need in case of a medical emergency out here at the range. And I just highly recommend that everybody has this and actually know how to use this stuff. Like, go through it, make sure you know how to use it. It has a tourniquet in here. It has stop the bleed stuff. Like, it has everything you need in the event that you come into some type of emergency out here, whether for yourself or for a range partner or a range neighbor. You want to have this. I think this is like the top thing you need to have when you come to the range. And then lastly, sometimes I come with my rifle bag. I can't remember who this is by, but I also got this one from Shields, I believe. But I just needed some like easy rifle bag that carries my rifle. And so normally when I come out to the range, I'm either bringing a handgun and a rifle or a handgun and a PCC. And this is the bag that I use for that, because it carries a lot of stuff. It's got a lot of zippers in it. It got a lot of pouches. I can bring my AR mags, like several of them in this front pouch. It makes it so easy to come to the range and just kind of be compact. Like, I know I showed you 3 bags, but this one I just keep in my truck because I'm always gonna come to the range and I'm gonna always need this. But these 2, I'm always taking this one as well to the range because it has all my basic essential stuff in it. But the range or the rifle bag, I don't carry it all the time. It just depends on if I'm shooting a rifle or PCC that day. So I think that's all, y'all. That's all I bring to the range. It's essential stuff. If you have anything that you would do different, let me know in the comment section, and let me know some of the things that y'all take to the range. Obviously, over time, your setup will change. You may need to add some things to your range bag based off of this video. You might need to take some things away. You might need to go buy some things. It just depends. You know, it's personal preference. I wouldn't say that there's the right things to take. I feel like it's the right things for you. But I think it's also good to watch other people and get some advice from other people about, you know, certain things that you should probably be taking to the range to be efficient. One thing that I did forget to tell y'all that I bring to the range, and I forgot this pocket, is my oil. And I have it in this bag because it just leaks so bad. I don't know if it's a hole somewhere, but this is my shooter lube oil that I bring out to the range. This comes with me to the range all the time because you never know when your guns need to be oiled up. Even though I do my best to try to oil up my guns before I come to the range, and after having range days, I take them back home, clean them, oil them. But sometimes you just need that oil, and so it's always good to make sure you bring that to the range. But that's all I take to the range, guys. Until next time, stay armed, stay safe, stay vigilant. Peace.